That was really interesting. Like, how did that go? Did you?
It went really well. I asked her a lot of really interesting questions, and like the questions that a lot of first-year students would be really interested in about some of the myths regarding the recruitment process and why it is deferred to second semester and things like that.
So what was the best thing that you learned from the whole interview?
The questions and like the questions that a lot of first-year students would be really interested in about some of the myths regarding the recruitment process and why it is deferred to second semester and things like that.
So what was the best thing that you learned from the whole interview?
The process is very fair and neutral and it's very open and to all the students.
That's good to know. I mean, coming into such a Greek school, it was something that I was really worried about. I don't see myself as a typical like this what you would stereotypically think of a sorority girl from the movies.
Yeah.
And
it's terrifying.
It's
terrifying for everyone.
You know, but it looks like so much fun, and the girls look really down to earth, and I'm really excited to get this going.
I got a lot of good advice when I went through, and one thing that really somebody said to me that made me think about it was, you don't go in and try to make yourself fit the house. You let the house fit you, and you will find the house that's perfect for you. And when you go, don't look at the sophomores and juniors and seniors around you. Take a look at the girls that are getting called back with you and see if these are the girls you would like to live with and spend they're going to be in your pledge class, so you'll be spending a lot of time with them.
That's great advice.
Good way to look
I really appreciated that advice when they told me. I was like, that helps a lot.
I know I'm having a lot of pressure from my parents, who were both in the Greek system. My mom was Alpha Chi, and she really wants me to look into that. But I really don't know anything about any of the houses, and I hope that doing these mingles will be able to give me a more fair and balanced look, rather than having this bias of one house over another.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you should just follow your gut and do what you want to do, and don't listen to your friends that want to go to this house or that house. Do what you want to do.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I have a question. Well, I'm an independent student, and I think that's one of the reasons why some students decide to be independent is because they feel that it's going to require too much of time commitment. And what do you guys think about that?
It can get overwhelming sometimes, but
you want to adjust.
Yeah, you want to adjust because there's sacrifices that you want to make to, be with the people who are in your house and hang out with them. And it's a personal decision, Jen, and I respect both sides. I totally understand when things get overwhelming. I'm like, oh boy, but at the same time, there's just those moments where I'm like, this is home. So everybody finds their place.
What made you two decide to go Greek?
I went through it, and I wasn't going to go Greek at first. I was like, this is not for me. I wasn't going to do it. And everybody from my hometown was like, no, you're not Greek. But then, and then after I did it, I just really like the closeness everybody has, and you feel like you have a home actually when you're there. So
that's real good.
Yeah,
it's like a big family.
Well, we have to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, an exclusive look at a local restaurant.
So my professor told me I had to make a movie for my intro to film class. Action! And my two favorite movies, of course, are Night of the Living Dead and 16 Candles. So I'm like, why not combine the two?
Stacy, will you go to prom with me?
It's gonna be an undead teen high school romance, coming of age, comedy thriller, with a twist. You perfect? You two? Be more dead.
I'm sorry, Jake, but I'm already going with Billy.
No, those things will kill you.
Now break his heart with Jenna.
Brains. We want Stacy.
I'm sorry, Jake, but I'm already going with Billy.
Ah! Over my undead body!
Perfect! Yes! Ready to go. Keep going. Yes! Perfect!